Delarite, my MVVs, welcome. So, Delarite, we are getting a very pleasant report right now that I want to share with you guys. And that report is the fact that they say Lori Naomi has started her cleansing to return back to the palace. The cleansing that is supposed to happen 28 days before her returning to the palace, they said the cleansing has already commenced, okay? And she was supposed to go to Paris to do some shopping before she returns to the palace. But they said that because of the cleansing, she had to move the Paris trip so she can, kind of and finish the cleansing before I'm going to Paris. They said the cleansing is actually happening in the palace of the Ooni of Ife. So what happens is that she comes from Akure to do the cleansing. Recently, it does seem as if her presence have all embraced the palace, going and coming, but she has not started sleeping in the palace of the Ooni of Ife as it is alleged, as it is rumored, because they said she cannot sleep in the palace until the cleansing has been done. She was married to the king. Something happened and she left, and she's been out of the palace for 2 years, or maybe a year. No, 2 years, I think. And so for her to return back to the palace, this cleansing must be done. It's a traditional work that is recommended by the royal family to come back into the palace of the Ooni of Ife. And now don't get it twisted, though. For those of you who read meanings into a lot of things, because I see the kind of very unpleasant comments that a lot of people leave, but however, I will never fault you for your comment. Is still okay. This is not to say the cleansing is because of the fact that they may not think she's still pure. Queen Nami is very pure, but it's one thing that had happened that was supposed to happen before she returns back into the palace. They said everything is being done in private, like it's a very private ceremony that is going on in the palace right now. And so apparently this is why these Oloris are, they say as we speak right now, it's only Olori Elizabeth that is in the palace right now. That Ikpe is not in the palace, Bloblo is not in the palace, Gospel is not in the palace, that they are staying outside. As a matter of fact, Bloblo would have been fighting up until now, if not for the fact that God just took lordship over everything. She's been battling with her report drama that has not left her up until now. And so they say Queen Nami is coming and going. She's not started sleeping. So, one of the major reasons why it's been very hard to get Ooni of Ife and Queen Nami back together has been because of those elders who were working tirelessly to ensure that this does not happen, because the elders were supposed to be in harmony of the decision to bring Queen Nami back into the palace. And this cleansing they were supposed to be in agreement. They were supposed to come to a compromise as this as far as this cleansing is concerned. But by the time they committed all the havoc they committed and Ooni of Ife disbanded them, apparently Ooni of Ife was supposed started getting some peace, and that is what is going on right now. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Delarama. I bring you fresh and spicy gist from the source. And still on the Royals. How are you guys doing? Happy midweek to you. I appreciate you. I love you. I thank you. I share my people. If you're here to subscribe, kindly go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And do not forget to turn on the notification bell. And do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. I appreciate you guys, Delarite. I appreciate you guys so much. It's not a small thing, no. This is a very pleasant information that is getting to us right now. Things seem to be very stable between the Ooni of Ife and Queen Nami. They are in a very good place right now. They are happy and they are working tirelessly, as in both of them, to ensure that this happens. And one thing that is making me so happy as an individual is that it's not like before where it was only Ooni of Ife that was doing the work. Queen Nami is also putting in the hard work right now. As we are hearing, as event is unfolding, Queen Nami is putting in the hard work. Queen Nami has softened up, and Queen Nami is giving Ooni the vibe that Ooni wants to get from Queen Nami, and everything is going well. Okay? We do know that the Oloris are still fighting left and right and center, but to show you that this is actually going to come and is going to pass and is going to stay. Ooni of Ife is said to have put Ojaja investment 50% in Queen Nami and Tadenikawo's name. Apparently, these are the ones that Ooni of Ife trusts and loves so much, and there's nothing, like nothing in this world is going to stop, them from doing what they need to do. I am grateful to God that, things are beginning to happen this way, because we have a lot of people who will work and do everything to ensure that Queen Naomi does not return back to the palace for some reason. They just don't like that girl. I don't know if it is jealousy. I don't know if it is I don't even know why you just get up and you are not liking a person for doing absolutely nothing to you. But God is showing the entire world that he is stronger than anybody can ever imagine. What God has put together, no one can put asunder. And who can say no to an event that God has said yes to? That is what is unfolding in the life of Olori Naomi. Now, do not forget that these are all alleged information. I have told you time and time again that I do not live in the palace of the Ooni of Ife. Neither am I related to the monarch or related to anyone who is related to anyone who is related to him. I am just a blogger. Whatever I see, I bring here. And I also said to Dela, right, whatever you see on social media, I want to take it with a pinch of salt. I appreciate all of you so much for always coming back. So this news is very pleasant to me, and I know a lot of people will be pleasant, as in this will be pleasant for a lot of people. And that is if this information is true, because we've had a lot of information on social media, diverse information coming from different places. But what is important to me is the fact that Ooni of Ife and Queen Naomi are working tirelessly to get themselves together, as in to come together. If not for anything, for the sake of Tadenikawo deserves to grow up with his father. Tadenikawo deserves to be with his father. A lot of people that say celebration is ongoing all over the place. People are celebrating, and people cannot wait for June to see how this plays out, because we know that by the grace of God, what God cannot do does not exist, and by the grace of God, this is actually going to come and pass. Now, this cleansing, going back to it, is said to happen 28 days before Queen Naomi's return into the palace. And they said that it's a cleansing that was supposed to be done by a lot of people, including families of Olori Naomi. When Nami was married into the palace, they did a very special celebration for which was never done for any Olori. And so when Nami left, that nothing was done. And now when Nami is returning back, they are supposed to do cleansing. And to tell you the truth, Nami is the only woman that was actually married this way by the Ooni of Ife. Ooni of Ife went to pay Naomi's bride price by himself, not like other Oloris that they sent, emissaries to go and bring them in, okay? Nami is a woman that was married by the monarch himself. And so when you see this kind of due diligence and everything, one should not be surprised, because it's a value that is in Olori Naomi. I'm going to bring you more update. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. For those of you who come and begin to drag me left, right, and center, the Laram is not going to happen. Nothing like that will happen. We don't need Naomi. Wait and see if you're better than God. Oh, thank you so much, Dela Right. I love you guys. Thank you.